Dude, one of my favorite things to do is like look at before and after pictures. I could look at before and after pictures all yeah,
man.
I got some good ones. The problem is throughout my life I have a lot of before pictures. I need to get some more after pictures.
It's a motivational moment with ShayLoss.
I believe in you. Okay, you guys, today back with Amanda Russell, we are going to talk about motivation because you can know all the tips and tricks in the world. You can know every exercise that was ever invented. You could have taught Jane Fonda how to do aerobics. And if you don't have motivation to get out there and do it, you just won't lose the weight, you won't get in shape. So the toughest thing about, you know, losing weight and getting in shape is how do you stay motivated? Because, you know, you start these programs, we start ShayTober and we're all like, okay, we're a team, here we go, yeah! And it's like you work out hardcore the first week and then it's like day 8 and you're like, this sucks, I don't care, I don't want to hear anything about it, I'm not going to get up this morning. So how do you break through that wall? Like how do you find that motivation to get out of bed or to turn off the TV and put the shoes on and get out there? Like what are some tricks that you use that these guys can use that will help them stay motivated and keep going?
That's such a good, the unsolved fitness motivation question. I think there's a two-part fold to this. Yes, there are so many tips. You can look online. It's one of the most Googled thing about fitness.
How do I stay motivated?
How do I stay motivated? How do I not give up? Why does no plan work for me? Because everybody is so individual, right? We are all as unique as our fingerprint. So what works for one person is not going to motivate another.
Right.
If you hate running, hate it, you don't like being outside, you don't like running, and you try to get on a marathon training plan, good luck. You're not going to stick with it. If you hate exercising in a gym and your solution is to go to a gym, it's not going to work. You have to figure out what it is that motivates you and get inside your head. And that takes trial and error, and that takes experimentation. Yes, there are tricks that can help. You've probably seen them all. You know, laying out your clothes, like you said, by the night before. Right. Having a plan in your head what you're going to do. Scheduling it like a meeting on your calendar, literally. At noon to 1, this is my work. Nothing else gets scheduled then because that is your time. Right. These are all things that help make it happen, help you follow through. But at the end of the day, you have to look inside yourself. And you have to decide, how bad do I want this? Because if you come up with an excuse, I'm too busy, what I'm too busy really means is
I don't want to.
That it was not important enough to me to make it the time.
Because you do the things that you want to do.
Exactly.
If you want to do it, you will make it happen. It's like if there's something that you really want to do, you will make that thing happen. Yeah. And then you're too busy for all the other things that you don't want to do. Because, oh, I'm so busy, I don't have time for that. It's like, especially with exercise, it's like, you don't not have time for that because this is the most important thing you should do in your life. You know?
It's so funny when you will see someone saying, I just don't have time. I will see a girl sitting at a manicure salon saying, I'm like, you know, you'd go a lot further with that workout than with that manicure. or like the guys at the bar watching a sports game that they don't have time. You know, instead of drinking the beer and watching the guys,
be those guys. Be one of those guys. One guy, I heard a guy say one time, you have one body. It's like you get one body, you know, like, and I'm not saying you have to run marathons and be on the cover of magazines, but I don't think a lot of people realize how good they can feel. Like if you're in really top shape and you're running, it's hard to explain.
It's hard to explain.
It's like you feel like you're on drugs. Like you really do. Like you feel so good. Yeah, the dopamine that like hits your system when you get a good workout. It's like, adrenaline. And I love the quote. Like no one has ever said, "Oh, I really regret that workout." Like you always feel good after a workout.
Exactly. And I think the reason that people shy away is because there's no bones about it. Exercise is not meant to be comfortable. It's not like laying on the beach.
Right.
If it was easy, if it was easy, everyone would be walking fitness models. Right. Everyone would be doing it. You have to get outside your comfort zone. Not be afraid to get uncomfortable. There's a quote that I love that says, if it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you. And it's true. You have to embrace the pain. My coach used to say, embrace the pain.
Embrace the pain, just know it's good. I used to say, like when I was training for my marathon, I would always say, the more it hurts during training, the less it'll hurt during race day. And I remember feeling like, I would do this mentally, I would think about, when I'm dead and I don't have this body, I think I will miss this pain. You remember in the movie Ghost, when that guy in the subway was dead and he wanted to smoke that cigarette and he couldn't get the cigarette? Do you remember that? There's in the subway and Patrick Swayze's down in the subway and he sees this ghost who can actually touch things and he's like, oh, if I could just have one more cigarette, and he wanted it so bad. It's like, imagine like when we're dead and we don't have our bodies, like, you'll miss that pain. I don't know, that's a little...
Not even just when you're dead.
I get psycho sometimes when I'm running.
No, but you're onto something, because it's not even just when you're dead. When you take your health for granted when you don't have it.
Yeah.
When you're injured, when you're sick in the hospital, there's a lot of people out there right now.
You'd kill to be able to run, you know?
You would give to be able to. So if you might even be sick at home or know someone that is, trust me, do it for them. Do it for when, to appreciate the fact that you are physically able to be doing this, to feel this, means you're alive.
When I sprained my ankle, and I couldn't walk, it's like, it'd be so great to be able to walk. Yeah. And I remember thinking, like, when I can walk again, I'm gonna love it so much. Because like when you can't do something, you wish you had it. Okay, so let's talk about, we were just talking about music, because I was just telling Amanda, like, I am sick of my playlist. Like, I used to have this great playlist and it would totally motivate me, but I've listened to it so much, I'm like, oh, I know what song's coming next, and I just hate this song now. So you gave me a good tip that I think you should tell them, because music is huge. It can totally help you. So what do you do for music?
Yeah, so I don't do the iTunes because I same issue. You get bored of the same songs. I do Pandora. It's a free app.
Not sponsored by Pandora, by the way.
No. Yeah, but can we get one though?
Yeah, Pandora, give us a call.
But you just download it on your iPhone. You just type in whichever kind of you're in the mood for. Like, I'll do anything depending what I'm in the mood for. I'll just choose a song like "Firework" by Katy Perry, and then it'll play a whole station on all songs that are sort of that way. Or you can even type in like 90s dance hits.
Right.
And you don't know what's coming, so it's almost as if you're like, oh, this one!
Right.
Oh.
This reminds me of that time that me and my friends went and did this thing. Like, type in the genre of like when you were in high school, and it'd be like, bring back all this rush of memories.
Girls and
you know what? One of the best runs I've ever had is I found a Garth Brooks playlist, and I'm like, I was just listening to Garth Brooks, and it wasn't like motivating music, but it was like all these memories came back.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, I remember listening to this song with my grandma in Utah, and it's like you lose yourself in the workout, you know?
Yeah,
so
I love it.
Get music. One thing that we talked about is lay your clothes out before you start. Have your, you know what you're gonna do, and then try to find a fitness person, a buddy, somebody that's gonna show up and you guys are gonna go together. What else? What's one last tip we can get to help motivate people when they're just feel like not doing it?
Think about how you're gonna feel afterwards. Think about what your next. Within 30 minutes from the time that you're thinking about it, how it's going to change your day. So, you're getting up, you're tired, you're whatever. Don't make it an option to say no. You're going to do it, and it's going to make you feel awesome and go through the motions and get it done.
All right, love you guys. Get motivated, figure out what works for you. At the end of the day, it's your life. It's the only body you get. Make a difference. See how good you can feel and just make those workouts happen. I promise you will never regret a workout because you will always feel amazing. All right? Love you guys. Check out Amanda's stuff. Check out her website. Tell them your website.
My website's Amanda-Russell. My YouTube is amandarussell.tv.
No, tell them your new website.
My new website with all my fitness plans and workout videos is fitstrongandsexy.com.
Check it out. All right, get motivated, get out there, make a difference in your life. Yeah!
Hey guys, the Team ShayLoss Diet Bet is starting soon, so make sure and click on the link below, dietbetter.com/teamshayloss. Check it out and get motivated.